All right, thank you, Lee. Now on Bounce, as your retirement gets closer, many of you may be wondering what you should make a priority. Should you pay off your mortgage or put money toward your retirement? So we called on our financial expert, Rhondale Haywood. He's an investment advisor and VP at PNC Wealth Management, to sort of weigh in on all of this. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, too.
Good stuff. We're jumping right in.
Okay.
If you are a baby boomer and running out of time to keep working, should you make your priority paying off the mortgage or saving for retirement?
I'll give you a couple of easy things to consider.
Okay.
First of all, think about how well funded your retirement is. If you feel like you're a little behind, it's probably not a good idea to focus on the mortgage. You want to put most of your energy into building up that nest egg. On the other side of it, if you feel like you're comfortable with your retirement savings or maybe a little overfunded, then maybe put some energy in the mortgage. But you think about the mortgage side of it. If your mortgage is small relative to your income and payoff is within reach, maybe 1 to 3 years, then why not go ahead and knock that out? But if not, if you know it's going to take you eons to pay it off, how about you focus on retirement? Last thing to think about refinancing if perhaps your mortgage is too big for your income, or even downsizing, which a lot of people do in retirement.
What other components of our finances should be in place before you start paying extra on the mortgage or, sort of doubling up on your retirement savings?
Phenomenal question. First things first, you want to make sure your other non-mortgage debt is paid off.
Like most credit card debt.
Exactly. Credit card debt, student loans, if you still have those hanging around, car loans. Most of that debt's not tax deductible, but mortgage debt is. So once all that debt's cleared out, then you want to come back to the mortgage. Next thing you want to think about, make sure you have a nest egg in place before you start making extra mortgage payments. A nest egg, or a financial cushion, if you will, an emergency fund, is like 6 to 12 months of living expenses in the bank, in cash, somewhere you can get it. Lastly, don't give up your grocery money to pay your mortgage down. Make sure all your basic living expenses are taken care of before you start accelerating those mortgage payments.
Okay, because they don't give it back.
They don't give it back. No.
And you got to eat.
You have to eat.
And Duke Energy wants its money.
That's right.
On time.
Yes.
Every month.
Every month.
Okay. What advantages would paying off a mortgage offer?
The biggest advantage is that big payment goes away. Most people's financial situation, their biggest payment is their mortgage payment. Now, what I hear all the time is, what about the tax deduction? Let me explain something to you. I actually bought my cousin Ben here. I bought several of my cousin Bens to help me. This is the real thing now. I need to hold on to this. So I'm watching you.
He is, because I said, can I get a loan, a gift? Can you write it on?
I can't help you. I'm sorry. I don't work in that part of the bank.
I can start a shell company. No. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So let's work through this example real quick.
Okay.
So let's say you pay $1,000, so 10 of my friend Uncle Ben here, to the mortgage company. That goes away.
Yeah.
That's gone. You've got nothing. Now, I saw you try to reach for it. Watch it. In exchange for that, they tax shield this money. You don't have to pay tax on it. That's the gift. You give it away, they say, hey, you don't have to pay tax on it.
Okay.
Think about if you didn't have a mortgage. You're going to pay tax on this $1,000.
Yes, you will.
Let's just say that you're in the 30% tax bracket. 30% goes to the government. Goodbye, IRS. Let's just pretend you're the IRS and you don't want that back. Okay? But look what you have left. You still have $700 left that you can go and spend and do what you want. That's 2 round-trip tickets to Las Vegas. That's a month's worth of groceries for a retired couple. And if you really want the tax deduction, take that $1,000 and give it to your favorite charity. The tax impact is the same, but it has a much greater impact on your community.
Okay.
So the whole tax thing, that's a total misunderstanding. It's better to have it paid off.
Okay, and you just demonstrate us how we can save by paying off the mortgage. I'm so impressed that you brought, actual money. I thought for sure it would be like Monopoly money or
it's got the strip,
photocopy.
so you know it's real.
Yeah. Okay, focus. For more information on PNC Wealth Management, you want to log on to WBTV.com and look in the Web Extras section under the Home tab. There we go. I want to reinforce it with a visual. Anything else you wanted to add, Rhondale?
One thing I did mention before, you want to do anything you can to go into retirement without those fixed payments. So if at all possible, think about getting rid of your debt. Think about getting rid of any other fixed payments because you want flexibility in retirement. That is key. You want to hold on to Cousin Ben as long as you can.
And then the other thing that you always say that sticks with me when it comes to saving, whether it's retirement, 401k, what have you, if it's not hurting You're not saving enough.
That's exactly right.
So you got to save.
I'm touched that you remember
until,
that.
of course. Rhondale, I listen.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, Rhondale Haywood, PNC Wealth Management, thank you for being here tonight.
It's certainly my pleasure.
It's always nice to see you.
It's always nice to see you, too.
All right. Stick around. More WBTV News on Bounce coming up after the break.